Two players who are leading the way for their teams will clash here tonight. Tarasenko's a player you can find either crashing the body or blocking shots. Alfredsson's willingness to get in those shooting lanes paid off with a goal. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Kraken have won the opening faceoff and take possession here at the start. Moves around along the half wall. And that one's turned away. Slides it diagonally to Miller. Oh, turns it aside once again. Picked up along the wall by Gavrikov. Lemieux's carrying it ahead. Marlowe's got it in the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. Puck scooped up by Tarasenko. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
Takes the feed. The Flames take it along the wall. Takes that pass back at the point. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Seattle's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the feed. Sends a pass over. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Centering feed, and that's stopped. Tries to get it over to Iafallo. On the attack along the boards. From one point man to another. And that carries off a stick. Centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Huge steal in his own end. Solani's lugging the puck. Seattle's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Shot with the stop. Lindros plays the puck. Quick shot. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. And he sidesteps the check. He's got a step. Oh, and he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. And that's intercepted by Saad. 2-on-1, here we go. Slides it across. And that's a smart heads-up play by Subban. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Seattle's got the puck against the half wall. The Flames gain possession. Puck picked up by Saad. Gomez scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. They go on the attack from the left side. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Flames look to start the transition game. Here's a shot. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Siders cross the line and gain the zone. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Time ticking. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Seattle's had a great first period, James. I mean, they held the majority of the shots and the possession time, but guess what? They don't have the majority.
Look at this! Takes it across the blue line. And that rush comes to an end as they can't make the play. And he makes the save on that play. Hammers one. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Quick feed down low. And he gets in front of that. The Flames will play it in their own end. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. He was totally locked in on that play.
Goaltenders today adding such personal touches to their face mask. And in this one, man, he takes it and it gets scuffed. It's right off his melon.
Moves it quickly over to Tarasenko. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Tries to get the puck over to Raquel. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Bouchard's got it across the line. Into the corner now. Bouchard's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping goal. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck, just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Seattle sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Feeds it on over to Parayko. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Oh, look at this. Moves the pass in front. Picked off in front. Beauvillier's got it on the offensive end. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. Turned aside with the glove by Bauer. Slides it on over to Duchesne. Seattle's got possession here in the neutral zone. Passes it over. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Slides it across to Saad. Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength.
Well, the power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
Oh, slick work with the glove by Bauer.
I'm surprised he didn't score here. I mean, he's got such a magical shot. It is so quick, and he disguises the release, but the goaltender caught up to it.
Let's get the call. The Flames don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box. Seattle's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Gavrikov's got it along the wing. Takes a bank in front. Great save by the goaltender. Just real smart positioning on that one.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Seattle's got it against the boards. Nietzsche has the puck against the half wall. Here's a chance. Makes the save with the glove. Now over to Lemieux. Picked up along the boards by Marleau. Fires it on net. Turned aside by Saros. Hughes takes the puck.
Strome standing up, ready to go.
Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult...
Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
They almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it?
And a big goal there as he finally ends the pointless streak in this rivalry matchup.
Well, and you know in a rivalry matchup that's highly contested that you want to perform, right? You want to perform for yourself and for your team and for your fans. And to not have a point up to this point, you know that he was feeling it, so that's going to elevate his confidence, and he should be better for these remaining shifts.
Here's a blast! Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
They've got an all-man rush! Sends it across.
Wow, this is real tough luck. I mean, as a defender, you're net front, you're trying to box out, take care of sticks, and it winds up going off your own skate and into the back of your net. Tough one.
Well, by picking up an assist, he ends the pointless drought against these rivals. And it's not a goal, Cheryl, but give me a sense. Does that help confidence-wise?
Well, it certainly helps elevate the confidence, James. I mean, listen, there's two parts to the game. There's the physical part, and then there's the emotional or mental part. And right now, when he was not scoring, not getting any assists, no production, it was affecting him, no question about it. So now, he can move forward. He's on the board.
We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Seattle's on the attack. And he takes the dish. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! Quick pass to Marlowe. Here's a chance. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Saros. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a tie game. Seattle's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And now he passes up to Line. Scooped up along the wall by Gavrikov. Moves it on over to Marlowe. Moves the puck across to Gavrikov. Marlowe's going to play it against the half wall. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Puck grab by Scheifele. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Oh, what a move. And that's deflected. Sider's got it along the boards. Seattle's got it along the wall. Back at the point, they set it up. Too much traffic in the lane. Grabbed along the boards by Perfetti. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Miller's got the puck. A chance out front, and that goes off a stick. The Flames gain possession in their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Turns it away.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Flames are getting penalized for slashing. Seattle's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Takes the puck at the point. Loses the coverage there. Too much congestion in front. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. They've really got him on their heels here now. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest. Ducks ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Seattle's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, and it goes off the glove, and he keeps it out.
That's a great save by the goaltender because it went to the point. You knew who had the puck, and he is known for that clapper, and he lets it rip. He doesn't miss the net, but the goaltender makes the save.
What an opportunity here on the power play with this offensive zone draw.
It's all about motion and puck movement. Make the goaltender's already fatigued move.
Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
Seattle's got a small window with a 5-on-3.
Well, a short 5-on-3 here, but you still have a time to strike, not even once, but possibly twice. You got to get it on your stick, drive it through to the net.
Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Seattle's got the puck. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Well, I love the save, James, but what I love more is the way that he can control the rebound. I mean, he doesn't give up much in front. No second shot opportunities.
And the penalty killers will get a well-deserved break here as they... Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Scores the go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. Gotta love this goal. I mean, he's got the defender just twisted like a pretzel as he's manipulating and showing those silky mitts and then finally puts it away.
Seattle's gone up by 1 here in period number 3.
And you know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You gotta be aggressive when you got the moment and take advantage of it.
Tarasenko's taking the puck behind the net. Off his stick! Great save by Bauer!
What a save, and they always say chance favors a prepared mind here, and this is a product of preparation here, James. You can't see the puck. You know you gotta find it. You gotta find it somehow. You track, you make the save.
Under a minute to go here in regulation time.
Bauer's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Seattle's got it across the line. Way too much congestion blocks that. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Oh, he saved it! Oh my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Bauer's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Seattle's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Miller's stick handling in his own zone. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Well, the shooters had to work tonight, but they certainly got a lot of target practice, Cheryl.
Yeah, they did. They have that shoot-first mentality as they continue to just put the puck to the net from all areas of the ice, and sometimes the rebound, that's what you're looking for on those dead-angle shots, but eventually it paid off for them.